Yo. Good evening, Indie-Bama. Welcome. Mr. Romero, good evening. How are you, sir? Good to see you. We'll wait a little while, see if we can get a few people in here before we do anything exciting anyway. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Eric's RC's Garage. Happy Friday, sir. Welcome. How are you? Omar's here. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Ephraim, hello from Wisconsin. How are you, man? How's the weather in Wisconsin? You guys have 10 feet of snow yet? On TV and this on the phone. Nice. Indy's doing double duty. Looks like. '20s. Yeah, it's getting kind of cold here. I'm just southwest of Boise, Idaho, and it's was a little cold today, not terrible. Yeah, it's currently freezing. It's 32 right now, so getting chilly. No, we had a little dusting of snow, but that's about it. Not anything big yet. 61. That's not fair. SCV1, that body is, that's this one right here. This is made by Monttech, and this is called the Montrock body. And this is actually the body that we're giving away tonight. So Conrad is responsible for this sick paint job on my SC body. Yeah, these are pretty cool, and they're pretty lightweight too. Like the Creep bodies are pretty light, but I think this is probably in line with the Creep. They're a nice lightweight body. So anyway, yeah, made by Monttech, I think. I'll here. Let me see if I can find it here. Boink, here it is. Copy. This is the one right here. Got them on A main. Yeah, cool bodies though. They're pretty lightweight and they're not super expensive. They're what are they? $30. Yeah, they're nice inexpensive body. So I haven't scraped it across any rocks yet. We wanted to keep it pretty while we were taking pictures, but 30s at night, back up to 60s and 70s. Wow, man, that's nice weather. Yeah, Eric, that's a cool body. I like it. I kind of want to do, it's like cliffhangers seem to be the rage these days, and so we've got a bunch of us have cliffhangers and creeps, and I saw that one and thought it'd be kind of cool for a little unique. I haven't seen one locally anyway, so. Hello, Ian's RC, welcome. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, that'll help get the views up a little bit. That'd be nice. It's not monetized at all, but it'll just kind of help grow the channel a little bit if you guys want to subscribe to it. And if you haven't, go and hit the Instagram account and give that a follow too. I try to post spy shots and stuff here and there of things coming up. So 65 in Chicago in December? That sounds kind of out of the ordinary. SSD Trail King built it for me. Nice. Yeah, those are cool. Those are nice rigs. How many people do we have in here? Analytics. 5, 6 people in here? Yeah, we'll wait a little while longer. 5 concurrent viewers, yeah. We'll wait till we got 10 or 15 people in here and then we'll get after it. So just so everybody knows, if you didn't see the thumbnail or if you're not in the group, which you should be in the group if you're in this stream, we're giving away 3 t-shirts. We're giving away one of those Montrock bodies, and we're doing this bad boy right here, this AGFRC Servo, which has, at 7.4 volts, 681 ounces. That's a pinky crusher. It's a nice servo. It's the one I run in my personal, my personal TC rig. They're nice. They'll if you get bound up in the front, that thing will move the whole truck. So 70 in Florida, man, that's nice weather. Anybody got any good RC YouTube channels they watch? I watch some of the regulars like Exo Caged and RC Review and West Desert Wheeler and stuff. So, Indie Bam, are you asking me that? Am I going to Scale Nats? No, I will not be going to Scale Nats. I heard that the tickets for that sold out in like 12 seconds anyway, so people were already asking in some of the groups like, hey, who's got a ticket? I need some. So sounds like the tickets went quick for that. It'd be fun to go. Maybe in a year or two I'll go, but I don't have any plans to go this coming year. Yeah, good luck everyone. Thanks, Ian. Man, Christmas is right around the corner too, isn't it? Geez, a week from today. Wow. This year's flown by. What do we got? TRD Adventures. That's Tim. Okay, let's check that out. This guy, 2,400 subs. Cool. Okay. Oh, he's live now too. Funny. 3BRC, Aces 10. Cat, bench talk. Raise. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'll give him a sub and check him out. Thanks. Appreciate that. Tomley. Yep, I'm subscribed to him for sure. Yeah, he's an interesting British dude. But yeah, he actually does some pretty good reviews on some of the cheaper stuff. I actually watch his stuff on a semi-regular basis. C3 ticket, hoping to luck out and get to run anyway. Cool. That's cool, Indy. Still got 9 SC kits left in stock if anybody's interested in one of those. And this is the only run at the introductory pricing too, so make sure you jump on that. These are going to go up to minimum of $325, I think, possibly $335, just because there's the parts count and the cost is higher in the SC kit than the TC. Pretty much the same story with the CC kit as well, but oh yeah, no problem, Eric. RC Garage, yeah. So I sent you fiber for the TC. SC comes with the carbon. I don't. When I decided to do the carbon fiber bumper uprights on the TC, then I pretty much discontinued the printed ones for all of them. So I don't have any printed bumpers for the SC at all. I think I've got a couple of the TCs left. But the TC and the SC, the dimensions are a little bit different from the one to the other, so the TC ones won't fit. But I don't think I ever even modeled any for the SC or the CC, just because I knew that I was going to go to carbon on both of those. Can I run cab only cover edition, or do I have to run the bed? Oh, great question, Omar. I try to go and read those Sorka rules. Some of them are a little confusing though. There's actually a Sorka group on Facebook that they actually, the guys that actually write the rules or run that group, and they seem to interact with everybody pretty well. So, Matthew, these are going to stay at the SC kit is going to stay at this price until these are out of stock. This first run is the only run at this introductory pricing. I did 2 of the TC at the introductory, but this is the only run at the introductory on the SC, and the CC will be the introductory for the first run as well. So, whoa, Furadi's here. Everybody say hi to Conrad. He is the man. We were just chatting today about CC stuff, and I think he came over yesterday and grabbed the first pre-production CC kit to get together, and now it's on me to get the instructions done, so I'm going to try and hit that hard this weekend and get them done so he can do a build video, and then I'll probably do a instructional video too at some point. So yeah, the CC kits are close. If you guys didn't see in the group, Conrad posted a video to he did an unboxing video of the CC kit today, kind of showing you what all comes in. All the kits are pretty similar, but they've all got a little bit different stuff in them. So if you want to jump over and watch his unboxing video, you can see what all comes in the kit, and then we're really trying to get those released by the end of the year. I think probably let me see here, the 31st is probably when we're going to release the CC kits, because my printers have now started running 24/7 to get all those kits printed up. So sounds good, Matthew. Thanks, appreciate the support, man. Yeah, Conrad's videos are definitely full of info and really good overviews of everything that we've got going on here, for sure. Ephraim, out of stock. Yeah, if you're looking for the TC kit, Ephraim, those I'm shooting for the first week of January, but that's sort of tentative. Everybody, we're all still experiencing global supply chain and shipping. Right now, shipping is ridiculous because of the holiday season, and global shipping is just always a crapshoot if you're going to get your stuff on time or not. But yeah, because it's the holiday season, like, shipping is insane right now. I've had a couple of packages that have shown up late just in the last couple of weeks, just because of weather issues and who knows. So, but we're shooting for the first week of January. Hopefully it'll be first week January, but it may push to the second week. We'll see. But planning on having at least 40 more TC kits available. So hopefully they'll stay in stock for more than a few days. I'm happy you guys are buying them so fast, though. That's cool. It means they're popular and people are liking them. Brent York. Rest of my order parts tomorrow. I'll get my TC on some rocks soon. Yeah, man. Awesome, Brent. Sounds good. So if you guys aren't in the group, I think Brent, you're the guy that painted yours, right? With the blue rails and the white plastic parts. Pretty sure that's you, isn't it? Rich Bishop, hello, Rich. How are you? Welcome. Thanks, Eric. Trying to step up the packaging game a little bit. I'm want to make sure that my presentation is really nice. So, and you know, it's to doing the graphics and getting the boxes together. It just kind of makes it a nice kind of a clean, finished, final product. You know, so I appreciate that though. Thank you. We've worked hard on getting all the graphics lined out and everything nailed down to have some nice packaging. That first, yeah, that's you, Brent. I thought so. That chassis looks sick with the painted rails and the white stuff. It looks really cool. Very, very unique. The first and second run of the TC kits, I used the USPS flat rate boxes, and it kind of became a nightmare because some people would choose priority, some people chose ground, and I didn't realize this. I flipped the boxes inside out, so the brown side was out to send some of the ground out, and they wouldn't even accept them turned inside out because they still say priority on the inside. So apparently you can't send something ground in a priority box. Who knew? So yeah, it's so I'm really happy to have my own boxes. It's really easy. Pack them all up, tape them, label them, everything at the house, and then I just go. It was funny. I was telling Conrad the other day. I went to the post office to drop off the initial shipment of SC kits, and I just walked past about 25 people in the post office and dumped them on the counter and left. It was pretty satisfying. So. Yeah, G-Speed's packaging is, I'll just say it's a little lacking, but I am not a brand basher though. I mean, all those guys, G-Speed, Brazen, Toyzuki, you know, all the Sherpas, like all the Team Garage Hack, like all those guys make really nice products. So we're all in the same hobby together, so no need to trash talk anybody. Oh, what do I got here? Oh, I actually wrote down things to talk about. So I got 9 SCs still in stock. If anybody's interested in that, everybody go and watch. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go So everybody needs to go make sure that they are subscribed to Conrad's channel too. It's Furadi. So everybody go sub to his channel. He's almost at 10,000, so let's push him over the 10K mark. And then go follow his Instagram too, same name. It's Furadi. It's got a couple of underscores and stuff in it, but you'll be able to find him. Yeah, Eric, that's kind of was. So that was I'll just go into a little bit of the history of how this whole thing came about. So Conrad and I were running our stock chassis TRX4s, and they were doing pretty good. Conrad took his to about as far as you can take one as far as performance is concerned. Then we both started thinking, oh, maybe we should go the flat rail route, and so we started looking at the flat rail stuff, and we quickly found that it was like, you got to go here to get some rails, you got to go here to get some links, you got to go here to get a transmission, you got to go here to get a servo mount. Like, it was an all, you know, you had to go to a lot of places, and it was some conflicting information, and it seemed like the cost was a little on the high side too. Like, yeah, some of them were outrageously expensive. Some of them were kind of expensive, and so I just thought to myself, man, I could probably build my own for what they're wanting to charge for this stuff. So I designed the first, version 0.1, and we went out and crawled it, and it did pretty good. And Conrad was like, dude, build me one. And so I went back to the drawing board and whipped out another couple of revisions on it, and then built a couple of prototypes, and we started testing, and we were like, wow, maybe we got something here. So anyway, that's it in a nutshell. Oh, I just did this the other day. This is Genesis. This is version 0.1, the very, very original chassis, and as you can see, it's got this big ugly transmission in it. This is actually, I took a Capra transmission and gutted it, and I basically rearranged the dimensions of the gears and kind of recased a Capra transmission, and then made it so that the motor was sticking off of the front of it for a sort of half-assed attempt at an LCG rail or LCG chassis. But yeah, that is number one right there. That was the first one we took out on the rocks. So I decided to put it back together just for, posterity, but that's it. Oh yeah, Indy, I didn't think you were bashing anybody. I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, this brand sucks, this is the best and whatever, and I just, can't we all just get along? I think they all make great stuff. We were looking at G-Speeds, we were looking at Pro Crawler, we were looking at the Flat Gecko stuff. Those are all really nice chassis. How many we got in here? 12 concurrent viewers. That's not bad. Let's wait another couple minutes, and then we'll start giving a few things away. Oh, let's go back to my list of things I wanted to talk about. So we talked about the CC release by the end of the month. TC restock first week-ish of January, hopefully. Yeah, it was really funny. We went out to our big local place, Lucky Peak, Conrad and me and a couple other guys, and we crawled with that very first prototype. And then after we were done, Conrad's like, hey man, let's go to my test area. So we went over there, and he had some lines that he was, for testing purposes. It's a really cool area. It's a bunch of repeatable lines, and the rock, it's in a subdivision, so all the rocks are like stay clean, and they don't ever get dirt on them or anything really. And so we went and ran a bunch of these lines, and it was able to run some pretty tough stuff, some pretty hard lines in this little test area that he has. And so after we were done with that, he's like, bro, build me one. So yeah, and the rest is history. Oh, one of the guys in the group, I think he posted this evening, Alex, I think is his name. Let me just double check that. Alex, yeah. Alex posted, and he was fitting some Vanquish Phoenix axles to his SC chassis, and it looks like with a little bit of adjustment, those actually fit on there pretty good. So, ooh, I'm getting some warnings that my stream quality is going down. Sorry if it's getting choppy. So anyway, the Phoenix axles fitting in that that's pretty cool. That may be on the list for way later. This spring maybe we could do a yeah, Eric. It's been a lot of fun doing this, developing, and it's so cool. It's a good working relationship Conrad and I have with he'd be like, oh, can we change it so it does this a little bit different? I go back to the computer, we change it up, we'd print a couple new parts, go out and test them. And it's like with the link riser, I started doing my research on anti-squat and what helps and what doesn't help and how to set it up and all that. And so we decided that with the geometry that I designed, the link riser would help anti-squat. He threw a link riser on his rig, and he was able to go another like 4+ degrees on his traction board. So it was like, I read about it designed it how I thought it would work. We threw it on his, and it worked and improved the traction and improved the climbing ability. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun doing this. Mohammed's here. Hey Mohammed, how's it going? Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of Indy. I think I've seen a couple of people putting the Phoenix stuff into the G Speeds too, which is pretty cool. It's, I guess, from what I saw from what Alex posted, the pictures and stuff, like it's the link mounts on those axles are like so incredibly close to the axial mounting points on their stuff. It's like really close. He actually used the Phoenix links on the SC chassis and put it on, and it's like the wheelbase was like a little long, and that was it. So it was pretty interesting. If there's enough demand for it, we could probably adjust some stuff and maybe do a chassis for the Phoenix too, if the demand is there. The problem with that kit though is that Phoenix kit comes with that really fancy, dig 2-speed overdrive transmission thing, and I don't think a lot of those guys are going to want to ditch that whole, fancy transmission to do a flat rail. So we'll see. If the demand is there, we'll do something about it for sure. MKRC, welcome. How are you? Well, we got 13 people in here. Let's just give away a T-shirt real quick. We're going to kind of do this every little bit. We'll give something away here. So let's grab the link from the December giveaway video where everybody should have commented. Actually, let me refresh this and make sure I catch all of the... I don't think I actually needed to refresh that. That was kind of pointless. Let's get YouTube comments. 41 comments. All right. So this is going to be for, let's go here and look. We're going to go to Apparel. G-made buffaloes. The Vanquish was a pain to build. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's another channel I watch. Sorry, I saw a squirrel and lost my concentration here. Another channel I watch is that Revolution X. He's got really good build videos on his channel. I've referred to his videos many times building stuff. Okay, here's the Apparel page. So as you can see, we've got some t-shirts. We got like the regular logo tee. We got the retro gamer shirt. We got the Negative G University. If you want to get your girl one, we got some of the women's tee, the crop sleeve, whatever things. So anyway, VFD twin trans shift servos are mounted with servo winch mount plates. Cool, Indy. Right on. All right, let's give away a shirt. Shall we do it? We've got, to verify, there's the link. We've got 41 comments on there. It's good odds of winning. There's only 41 comments. I have filtered duplicate users. We're not including replies. So let's start and give away a shirt. Boom. Jordan Roach. Jordan is up in Canada, I believe. So Jordan, you get a t-shirt, and I've already got your email address because you are a customer, so I will just get a hold of you and send you some information. Just going to write that down. Jordan Roach. Jordan Roach from Canada. He gets a t-shirt. Cool. Congrats, Jordan. That's right. Congratulations, dude. So I think Conrad posted a picture in the group. Let me see if I can find it here. Oops, let's go here. Scroll. scroll. Yes, he posted a picture of his lovely wife Robin in a negative G hat. So if anybody is interested in doing hats, which it seems like from the comments on that, there were several people that were interested. We may do like a pre-order or something for hats, because I've got a local place that I can get them made, and then I've got the place I had those made was an online place, but I think the quality is probably about the same. So seems like there was kind of a little bit of a split between snapbacks and the flex fit. So if there's enough people that want each kind, then we can probably split it and do, you know, a few of each. So depending on the price anyway, because it's, you know, obviously the more you order of one kind, the cheaper the price is. But see if I can catch up here. Yeah, RC Junkie 909, what's up? Congrats, Jordan. I thought I saw him in the chat earlier. I wonder if he bounced. Maybe I didn't see him. I thought I saw him in here. Maybe I didn't. Anyway, congrats, Jordan, on a t-shirt. That's cool. All right. So we've been talking, there's been a little bit of talk here and there about wheels. Should we talk about that for a minute? Let's talk about wheels for a minute. Let me see if I can find that picture. G pics. Nope. I want to go into this other folder. Back. Nope. Back. This one. SC. Nope. We're going to go into this one. Hopefully we've got a good picture. I think these are good. Yeah, so there's a nice little shot of the wheels. These are some prototypes that Conrad's actually been testing. These are going to be. I can't give a release date or anything on wheels. It's something that I want to do, but doing a run of wheels is not a small endeavor. It's a little on the expensive side. So, but we would really like to run some. So these are going to have carbon fiber beadlock ring, carbon fiber center, and then they'll have a standard size aluminum hub. And then the back shell will be aluminum, and then the inner clamp ring will be probably printed plastic, either PETG or PLA Pro or something like that. So working out some pricing and trying to get some samples and that sort of thing, but it's definitely on the radar. If it's feasible, then it will absolutely happen. It's just a little, like I said, it's a little on the expensive side to do a run of wheels, and that's a lot of logistics and coordinating, because basically every part comes from a different manufacturer if you want to get the best price on everything. So, thanks, Eric. Yeah, these they're super, they're pretty lightweight. They're not as light as like those super light Pro Crawler wheels, but they are definitely lighter than like the Team Garage Hack high offset wheels. These are, I don't know if Conrad remembers how much they weigh, but I think these are under 50 grams a piece. So they would be a semi-lightweight, and then these are the purpose of these wheels would be for, so they'll be like the TGH high offset wheel, so you can run a narrow hub on them, and they will fit over the Capra hubs with the big brass knuckles on them, so you can narrow up your Capra track width, and then you could run whatever hubs you want on them. You could run them on whatever rig you wanted to. And I'm going to try and, if it's feasible, I would like to offer different depths of hubs too, so that you can either pick, or you could like order an extra set of hubs too, and those would be like, try and make those as competitively priced as possible. So anyway, those are the wheels. Those are prototypes that we've been looking at. So so far they seem to work pretty good. Rich, those are going to be, I think these are 26 millimeter, just over an inch, I think. 26-ish millimeters, something like that. So I think that's a pretty good compromise between too narrow and too wide. We've been testing them a lot on the Pro line tires, and they seem to fit the Pro lines really well. So once I get some production samples in, or pre-production samples in, then we can test them on different brands of tires and just make sure that there's no bead pullout or anything like that, and kind of nail down some dimensions and stuff. So, because you can 3D print stuff all day long, but if your production wheels are different materials and that sort of thing, you always want to double check, an actual like production sample to make sure that stuff is going to work the way you want it to. So yeah, those are the wheels. So those will be pretty nice. Like I said, they'll fit over the Capra hubs really nicely. So I think it narrows up the Capra axle, like the track width on the Capra. Shoot, probably 8 millimeters per side or something like that. I don't quote me on that, but I think it's a decent amount either side, so it narrows it up nicely. And they're lighter, and because we are of the opinion that light wheels are better. Don't put lead weights on your wheels. That's bad. You don't want rotating mass. Yes, it's unsprung weight, but you don't want rotating mass. You start breaking parts and stuff when you start having heavy wheels on that. Adding lightness is the key. Install center cap, seeing the nut stay in the back wheel. Yeah, Eric, that's so. The hubs. So my goal with these is to make it so that you can, because I'm pretty sure all of the SLW hubs, I'll have to order a set of SSD hubs just to check dimensions and stuff on them. But basically, all the import wheels come with the kind of the same style of hub, which looks like the SLW style hub. The pattern, actually this is actually a SLW hub right here, the whole pattern, the diameter of that bolt circle is different between different brands or different manufacturers, and so what I'm trying to do is make it so that you can use SLW or SSD or import, or basically so that they'll fit any hub that you choose. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the center, like this boss on the center of the hub. I've got to double check that. I actually need to order a set of those SSDs and check those too, but that's the goal anyway. MKRC, yeah, it's the reason that we don't. I mean, adding weight low like that is gonna help you, but what we found, if you need to throttle on, throttle off, if you need some wheel speed to get up something, and the starting and stopping of it is kind of when you start. If they're too heavy, you kind of start breaking parts. I've seen guys strip out their portal gears having too much weight on their wheels, so. There's definitely a compromise there. I mean, you can put a little bit of weight in there. It's not bad. We just like running really light stuff because, like this TC chassis of Conrad's with those prototype wheels on it and the cliffhanger body and all the stuff that he's done to that, it's actually under 5 pounds. It's like 4 pounds. Oh, I don't know, 4 pounds 14 or 4 pounds 14 and a half, somewhere in there. So it's actually a pretty light chassis. And he's running the Crawlmaster ESC in a stubby revolver in it too. So it's like as light as you can go. So we're of the opinion that going lighter is better. But I mean, if it's working for you, then you know, keep going. We just like running lighter stuff is all. So all right, should we give away another shirt? Let's give away another shirt. Let's pick another winner. Everybody ready? Said it was like 5.2. Yeah. I think he's actually, since he said it was 5.2, I think he's actually reworked it a little bit and made it a little bit lighter. So I think the last time I saw, or last time he posted a scale shot, it was just under 5. It was like 414 or 415 or something like that. So yeah, 5 pounds, 5.5 pounds is about the sweet spot for the negative G chassis we found. You bet, MKRC. It's good to chat and bounce ideas and, you know, just generally shoot the shit about RC stuff in general. I love talking, as you can tell. RC Junkie 909, you're... I guess you're not too late. Go leave a comment on the giveaway video. I'll give you a couple minutes to go do that, and then I'll redo the thing. You're lucky you caught me. I was about to hit the button. Here, I'll even do you a solid. Let's copy this. Go leave a comment on that video. MKRC builds, yeah, that's I kind of figured you maybe built something. I didn't know if it was like sewing machines or cheeseburgers or what, but I figured you built something. RC Junkie, let me know when you've left a comment, and then I'll redo my deal here. Have you got some videos up, MKRC? Let's look and see if we can find you. Here it is, right here. Videos. You got a few videos up. Roncho working the hard lines. Red Cat Everest. 3D printed crawlers. Ooh, 3D printed stuff. Cool, man. That's good. Always good to see people inventing and developing stuff. That's cool. Let's get YouTube comments again. 44. Ooh, there's 44 now. Wow. All right. A few people jumped in. All right. I'm going to assume RC Junkie left his comment. Let's hit start and see what we get here. HK 4x4 RC Fever. All right, I think that guy is from Hong Kong, actually. RC Fever, nice. He was the second comment on the video, right on. So he gets a t-shirt, that's awesome. Mark made it. You didn't miss it, Mark. Well, we've given 2 t-shirts away, so we got 1 t-shirt left and then the body and the servo, so you didn't miss the big prizes yet. Yeah, congrats HK on the prize, on the t-shirt. New comment on the video. RC Bishop, One Way RC. Yeah, I thought I saw him in the... Look at that. RC Junkie 99 commented. That's good. Let's just, for giggles, let's hit this again. 45. There's one more. Cool. Fingers crossed for the body. Yeah, MKRC. Yeah, it's a cool body. I thought it was pretty neat. It's Jeep-ish. You know, the real Jeeps have a 7-slot grill, and this one has a 5-slot grill, so we'll call it a Jeep or something like that, because it's not quite a Jeep. Oh yeah, yeah. I got a SC kit sitting on the table behind me here, and I also have something else kind of interesting that I can show you guys. This is just a personal kind of a side project, but I'm doing a little tube buggy action here. This is a G-Made R1 chassis, and I have put TRX4 axles and links on it with a 3D printed skid, and I've got a axle mount servo with some printed mounts on the front, and I've got 100mm axial shocks on it. And so I'm still kind of working out the drivetrain in the middle, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to build a little tube buggy to see how it did. I think it's going to be pretty light because I'm trying to adapt the standard negative G drivetrain into this tiny little space in here. It's a little snug, but it should be kind of fun to play around with once it's done. So, and these cages are pretty cheap. The cage, because you can buy just the cage parts bag like on eBay and stuff for like $45 or something. So I always like tube buggies, so I thought I'd give it a shot and see what it looks like. So that's a little something on the workbench anyway. That's kind of fun. Oh, well, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek here too. We'll just drag this over real quick so you can see. So, because like what Conrad was talking about in his unboxing video about design and stuff, here's, you can see my links aren't quite connected on the bottom down here yet, but I basically, anything I build gets put on the computer first before I even touch anything. So that's what that looks like, and you can see I'm kind of trying to adapt I got a little Team Brood motor in there and kind of a modified negative G drivetrain down in there, stuffed in the front of this thing. So we'll see if it works. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. What do we got here? Another. Oh yeah, that was that. Oh man, I should show you guys a spy shot of something. Do you guys want to see a spy shot of something? Tell me down in the chat if you want to see a spy shot, and I'll show you. Let's see it, Matthew Romero. Let's have it right on. Here we go. This is something that we were just talking about a second ago, but this will give you an idea of what I'm working on here. Let's put a little video on here. Hopefully you can see that. Those are pre-production samples of the back shell of the, oh look at that, and VLC media player crashed. Yeah, a little sneak peek of the some wheel shells for pre-production stuff, samples basically, just to check feasibility and fit and finish and, you know, all that. Yeah, so yeah, you guys wanted to give the live stream guys a little treat of some sort for showing up. So, how do you say sexy in RC? I don't know. Sorry, I gotta check a message here real quick. Yeah, sexy. I'm excited to get that stuff here and get the clamp rings and I actually just ordered the more carbon samples yesterday to try and get those here so that we can test fit everything and make sure it all is working and stuff. So yeah. Well, man, it's 10 to 8. We've been in this 50 minutes already. Time flies. This is fun hanging out with you guys. Wow. All right. Should we give away another t-shirt? Let's do another t-shirt. I don't want to drag this out too long. I just want to remind everybody, sub to the YouTube channel and go follow the Instagram for me and Conrad, aka Furadi. Make sure you go sub and follow us on social media. Rich Bishop. I have SCX 10.3 and an Enduro. I think I'll keep my Capra as it is. Which one would be best to use for a donor truck for your chassis? Well, Rich, let's tell you. The SC V1 chassis is designed for 10.3 axles. So it's designed for portals, and that chassis is designed for the offset front diff on the AR45s. So you'd want to use your 10.3 as a donor for that. No plans to really do any straight axle stuff. I mean, if there's a huge demand for it, I might do it, but for now, I'm sticking with the 3 main chassis and all portal stuff. The Capra was actually a little, like, if you guys go watch Conrad's unboxing video, he kind of talks about that a little bit too. It was a little bit of a challenge to do the Capra chassis because of the centered front diff on those Capra axles. That kind of makes the drive shaft run right through the middle of where all of the front primary drive goes, and so it was a little bit of a and plus on the stock Capra, the chassis end of the links are together in the middle, and so the CC kit actually now runs parallel links that are mounted towards the outside like the other two. So that was a little bit of a challenge to design that one. I think we probably did the most revisions on that chassis out of all 3 of them. I think that one's probably takes the cake for hardest to design for sure. Matthew, will the 10.3 straight axles work? So I was actually, somebody else asked that the other day. I think they emailed me and asked me about that, and so I started doing some gear calculations, and I think if you had a little bit lower KV motor, like if you were running probably an 1800 or maybe like a 1200 snub nose, or a little bit lower KV motor, and if you ran a 56 tooth pinion and like a 56 tooth spur gear, and like a 9 tooth pinion, I think that gets the gearing low enough to run straight axles on it. You would not want to run it in absolute full droop, like fully compressed, because the skid plate would have less clearance, but it's a good experiment. And I actually, speaking of that, ooh, look, there's a straight axle kit sitting on my bench right here, so that may be something that I play around with. Initially, I didn't really want to do straight axles, but I think that after doing some calculations on it, after a couple people asked about it, that I think that if you adjusted the gearing enough, it would probably work. You just would have to watch your skid clearance. I mean, you could, if you ran it like fully slammed with straight axles on it, then the CG would be super low. But then obviously the compromise there is you lose ground clearance and lose a lot of breakover angle. So everything's a compromise. Yeah, Rich, so the SC chassis does pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, and I think I included all the adjustment on the rear so that you can adjust, you know, your link separation and like how much anti-squat you want on there. So it gives you a little bit more adjustment. It seems like the TC kit kind of the way that the Traxxas axles are designed, they don't have as much, because even the axial portals have a little bit of torque twist to them. So you just will have to play around with if you get one, you just have to play around with the adjustment on the back for anti-squat and stuff. So yeah, Matthew, the Panhard is actually different. So I'll like I said, I haven't really got into it yet, or even the first order of business is to scan those axles and get them into CAD so that I can play around with them in the CAD model and see what it would take to adapt them to the SC chassis. So I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on it, but if it's like, you know, seems like it'll be a fairly easy adaptation with a new Panhard bracket or something, then I'll probably look into it further. So all right, it's almost 8 o'clock. Let's give away the last T-shirt here, shall we? Let's get YouTube comments. 46. All right, here we go. Start. You already won. We're picking another one. Jammer 2150. He was the first comment on the video. Nice. That's cool. All right, congrats, Jammer 2150. You got a free shirt. Rich Bishop, are they in stock? Which ones are you talking about, Rich? You talking about I've got let's go look, just so I can show you. I have 9 SCV1 kits in stock. The other 2 are out. The first release of the CC is coming by the end of the month. TC restock is going to be first part of January. I got parts. I've already ordered all the carbon, and I've got more parts coming for those. So, and then if the SC kits are gone by then I'll do another round of those. My goal is to try and build up and so that I've got these things in stock all the time, because that was kind of the problem. This problem with doing it in batches and having something that's kind of popular is like you run a batch. It's like the TGH wheels and those the 2.0 transes and all that stuff. Those guys do a run of them and they're gone in 24 hours because everybody loves them. So yeah, Rich, I've got 9 of the SC V1s in stock. So, and grab one now if you want one, because this is at the introductory pricing of $300. So they're gonna, once this run is gone, they're probably gonna go up to either $325 or $335. I gotta still do a little bit of work on the pricing model for that one, but minimum of $325, maybe $335, depending. There's more parts in it. So Voodoo Tires. What about Voodoo Tires, Mark? Did you say something previous to that? Yeah, no problem, Rich. And if you have any other questions, Rich, you can shoot me an email or hit me up on Facebook through the business page and send me a message, whatever. I'm easy. You can get a hold of me a bunch of different ways. Sell out. Oh yeah, or like, yeah, exactly, Mark. Yeah, those Voodoo Tires. I've been reading up and been in a couple of no prep groups on Facebook, and man, there are some adult males that are acting like children over those Voodoo drag tires. Man, it's unbelievable. Check out the NG chassis kits here in a bit. Thanks, Indy. Appreciate that. Voodoo, yeah, that's apparent. Somebody, I can't remember who it is. I think Conrad told me he heard from somebody. So this is like fourth-hand information, but that they were like not going to make these OG Voodoo tires that everybody loves. I tried a pair of the or a set of those, the Voodoo KLR, the narrow ones, and those things were not good. At least on the rocks around here, they were like really hard. They didn't grip. They like Proline G8 grabbed better than those things did. It seemed like they didn't have any grip on anything. So I'm trying to remember which ones they were. Let me go look. The let's see, where are we here? Voodoo KLR, is that what I was looking at? Which ones? Not those. I think it was the KLR X4s, maybe? Yeah, I think that was them. Yeah, these ones here. I got those. I got a set of those, and in their supposed soft compound, and man, they were not. Yeah, the OG Reds, Mark. That's what everybody talks about, and I've never seen anywhere to buy them or anything. And somebody said that they're now not going to make this anymore or something. But I tried a set of these, and yeah, I ran them once and sold them. I didn't like them. They didn't grip worth anything on the rocks we have here. So we're the trenchers, Proline trenchers in Predator are like king around here. They grip, they stick to everything. And we went out crawling a couple weekends ago. It was like 45 degrees outside or 50 degrees, and man, they're like stick like warm bubble gum, man. They're like gripped on everything. We were surprised. We like hit some lines that we could not do in the middle of the summer. You know, dry rocks, no dirt on them or anything, and we were able to do lines that we couldn't do 4 months ago. When it's super hot outside, like 95 plus, the G8s do a lot better around here. Conrad found that the Duratrax Deepwoods in their soft compound, like above 95 degrees, actually grip really good. RC Junkie, I've got some Super Swampers in G8 that I originally had. I haven't tried them in Predator yet, but I do have some G8s, and they did pretty good, but the Predator compound rules around here pretty much. So yeah, I tried some Rock Beast, the Pitbull Rock Beast too, and you know, again, they just like, you know, I judge everything against the trencher in Predator, and we actually did a back-to-back comparison a couple weekends ago. A buddy of mine borrowed my set of pit bulls in Alien Compound, and he went up this obstacle and then swapped and put the trenchers on and like walked it with the trenchers, and it was difficult to do with the pit bulls on it. So RC Junkie, I'm just southwest of Boise, Idaho, so about 20 miles or something, so pretty close to the capital. We're in the middle of a desert here, so it's a lot of different kinds of rocks here. A lot of lava rock, a lot of granite. There's some sandstone and stuff. So we've got, you know, a few different places that we can crawl. On Predator this time in SoCal because it's so cold. Yeah, RC Junkie. Yep. They definitely grip really well in the cold weather for sure. It's the X4s. Didn't work in East Tennessee. Yeah, Rich, they didn't work here either. Oh, RC Junkie moving to Idaho, bro. Welcome. What part of Idaho you moving to? I think on some different kinds of rocks, I think the pit bulls do okay, but I guess just on the rocks that we've got here, like we've done back-to-back tests, and it's just those trenchers just kind of outcrawl them pretty much. Mohammed, the KLR OGs. Yeah, I wish I could find a set. If anybody's got a set of the OG red KLRs or whatever, let me know. I'll buy them from you, just so I can test them out. I don't know why I'd want to test something I can't buy anymore, but I'd take them off you. Dry rotted batter on the bead in about a year. Oh, interesting, Indy. Yeah. Lyman sandstone in South Missouri. Hyrax or king. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of sandpapery kind of rock, and the Hyrax are really good on that kind of a terrain. They have to be broken in. Yeah, I do. I agree with that too, or Eric. They, my pit bulls aren't broken in. Maybe I should give them another chance and run them a few more times in the heat and kind of break them in a little bit. Cool, RC Junkie. Yeah, awesome. Boise's a nice area. It's booming, man. It's exploding around here, which doesn't do good for traffic, but it does good for the economy, I guess. All right, where are we at? We're at 8:07. We're an hour and 7 minutes in. We'll go another 3 minutes at 8:10. We're gonna give away the Montec Mont Rock Buddy. 3 minutes, people. So I tried the Proline, the mud terrains, KM mud terrains or whatever in Predator, and they actually didn't do as good as the trenchers either. Conrad had a set of the crawlers in Predator on his TC chassis for a little while, and they seem like they get edged out by the trenchers too. So axial ripsaw. I had a set of those a few years ago, but that was before I was really into like the comp style crawling stuff, so I haven't ever really tested them on real rocks with a good chassis. So I don't know, there's some guys that said that some of those axial compounds are pretty good, but I haven't owned any recently to be able to try them. Yes, RC Junkie, the KM3s. Yeah, when you get in the area, hit me up through the page. We go in the spring, summer, fall, and even really in the winter when the weather's okay, we go crawl like minimum every other weekend. So yeah, hit us up, man. Come hang out with the Negative G crew. I think we've got like 8 or 9 local guys that have bought chassis, so it's pretty cool. When we go out to crawl, we got a whole. It's kind of hard to outdo each other when you're all running the same thing. Oh, you know what else? The no, not those. Wheels. We don't want to look at wheels. We want to look at tires. Crawler, all-terrain. I just ordered a set of tusks. These right here. I just ordered a set of tusks. I've only driven them about 5 minutes on a few rocks, but they seem like they're gripping not too bad so far. So I'm reserving judgment until I get some more time on them. Yeah, RC Junkie, come out with whatever you got, man. We are open to whatever you want to bring. Hyrax, trencher crawler, and flat irons. Yeah, Eric, those are all good tires. The flat irons are like the OG crawler tire. Those have been around for a while. It's a good. It seems like a pretty good tread pattern on them. Whoa, Mr. Williams is here. Yes, that's right. Just pure skill when we're all running the same thing, right, dude? Brad, BP Williams there. Brad is one of our local guys, and he's. I think he just put drab techs on his, and I think you got trenchers on yours now too, Brad, don't you? Trenchers a touch when they made them for the crawlers. The Basher trenchers look like they do even better in the dirt mud. Yeah, for sure. I actually had a set of trenchers on an old Slash, brushless Slash I had, Indy. They seemed like they did pretty good. The Scorpios don't climb anything. That's funny. I think these tusks might be decent. We'll have to see. Like I said, I'm reserving judgment until I get some more time on them. But when we were just out taking promo shots and pictures and stuff for the SC chassis, we went to Conrad's test area and pulled a couple of lines, and they seemed like they gripped pretty decent. And it was like 45-ish degrees that day, so it was windy, so it was pretty cold. Trenchers much better than the pit bulls. Yeah. Brad is actually the guy that did a back-to-back test between the pit bulls and the trenchers on the same line, like within 10 minutes of each other, and so it was like a very good direct, head-to-head test. And man, the trenchers, he was like spinning and kind of, working and back and forth and this and that on this slope on this one line, and had to get over this big crack, and finally got over it with the pit bulls, and then he swapped it out and just walked it with the trenchers on it. It was incredible. Oh man, I'm late. 8:12. All right, guys, let's give away a body, shall we? Personally, I run trenchers and Predator, but out there in SoCal, it seemed like those work best for 5 pounds and under. Over here, yeah. So we're all right at about 5 pounds. RC Junkie, that's about where, I think that's where most of us are at anyway. So right about 5 pounds. All right, guys, let's give a body away, shall we? Good luck, everyone. Let's pick another winner here. Boom. Oh, Jammer, he already won. We're going to pick somebody else. Dave Thomas. Is Dave in the chat? I don't think I've seen Dave in the chat. All right. Body is Dave Thomas. Congrats, Dave. Congrats on the body. I'll see if I can get a hold of him. All right. Body is gone. Last thing we got is the old Servo, and I think these are, I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember. Is it on the first page? No, it's not. Let's look. Where is it? This one right here. Wow, price went up on this one from when I bought it. That is a nice Servo. Merry Christmas to whoever gets that thing. Runner up in case you can't reach them. You know what, MKRC, that's actually a good idea. We'll do that after we do the Servo. We'll do a runner-up for both of them. Thank you for that. That's a good idea. We'll draw for the Servo, and then we'll draw 2 runner-ups for the top 2. Very good idea. Houston RC Crawlers, what's up, Juan? How are you, dude? Indy Bama, come on, Servo. Yeah, that's a nice Servo. Very nice Servo. Like I said, that's the one I run in my personal rig, and these are programmable, but I don't know what I'm trying to remember what you can adjust in there. I think you can adjust, well, there's a few things you can adjust, so it is programmable, but I don't know, like, it's not like you're going to be programming it every time you go out. I think it's a kind of a set it and forget it kind of a thing. So anyway, how many people we got in here? 16. There's a few new people in here. A couple new people. Anybody who hasn't been in the stream yet, please go sub and follow all the Negative G social medias. Sub to the YouTube. Go follow on Instagram, and then do the same for Furadi, for Conrad's stuff too. He's on YouTube and he is on Instagram, so go follow him. Trying to push Conrad over 10,000 subs on YouTube. Adjusted 0 point, yeah, center point, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that is a nice feature. There's a little booklet, and the programmer both come with that servo too, so it explains it all in there for whoever gets it. Oh, I had a couple people ask about, about doing a, I think one of my Canadian customers asked about doing a full-size winch mount. I have thought about that, and I am kind of sort of working on one for the TC chassis, which could be applicable to the other two as well. It's just the way that I've got everything so nice and compact on the front. It's going to be a little difficult to fit a full-size servo, extra full-size servo up there. But I mean, if you're looking for a winch on the front, you can get a micro winch mount for all three chassis now on the site, and I'm telling you, those NSDRC micro winches on 7.4 volts, those things have got some grunt to them, man. It'll lift the rig off the ground, I think. I mean, they've got some snot to them, so check those out. I'm actually going to try and do some. I've contacted NSDRC about getting a dealer account set up so that I'm going to try and offer bundles on. So I can try and offer a bundle, like you can bundle a servo and like a winch line and mount for like less than what you would normally pay. I'll give you a little discount on everything, so it's kind of a nice bundled package price. Rich, this is that's Conrad's channel. So yeah, I think with the spool and the winch line, I'm trying to remember how much those are. Anyway, it'll be a bundle to where if you buy all three of them together, it'll be cheaper as a bundle on my site versus going and buying everything individually. So let's try and do that. I'm gotta work up to that a little bit, but trying to do that. Returning customers get a discount. Yeah. Yes, Mohammed, you are the #1 customer in your country, so we'll work something out. I guess I could give you his this too. There is Conrad's Instagram, and oops. And there is my Instagram. So go follow those. Trying to push Conrad over 10K. He's at 9.99 right now, so cool. Thanks, Rich. Appreciate that. I'm sure Conrad appreciates it too. He does a lot of stuff around here, so we always got to thank Conrad for all of his efforts. He's busted out that video and a bunch of pictures. All those really nice pictures you see on the site are all courtesy of Conrad too. He's got a very nice camera and some nice trick lenses that he uses to take all these nice pictures. So really appreciate everything he does. Reese 422 HDV2. It's kind of heavy. Defeats the purpose of getting a lightweight comp rig. Yeah, so Mohammed, that's a good point. So there's a lot of guys that are like, oh, I want to run a full-size winch, but like if your rig is like 5 pounds, like these things are, running a micro winch, even the Reef's micro winch, which I think the NSDRC actually has a little bit more torque than the Reef's does, but running a micro winch on the front, if you just need a little bump over the top, then those micro winches are totally fine. So let me refresh this. Somebody just said he's at 10K. 9.99. He's almost there. Let's go look at let's go check on oh, that probably doesn't update as quick as his site does. So Jordan Roach, late to the party. Yeah, you won a T-shirt, bro. You won the first T-shirt, buddy. I'll send you a message and hit you up on how you get your free shirt, bro. Yeah, RC Junkie. Yeah, you can run a direct or good BEC power to those micro winches on the front. You'll never have a brown out or anything. It'll frickin' pull you up over anything. So. Thanks, Matthew, for subbing to his channel. Appreciate it. You run the RS100 and the SX24. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, way, Jordan. You scroll up in the chat so you can see everybody congratulating you. Nice, dude. This new micro winch is supposed to be back in stock on the 22nd. Yeah. They went out of stock for a little while. I think that a lot of the like smaller manufacturers do a lot of like batch runs, of their products. So, which is understandable. I mean, that's how I'm doing it for now too. So, you basically you sell a batch, you got money to do another batch, and you do another batch. You know it is. It's just kind of try and grow the circle a little bit. So HHC 500 V3 and a 3 Bros Overlander servo with winch with direct power. Heck with them brownouts. Yeah, Indy. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Brownouts are for suckers. I actually picked up one of these. These were on sale the other day too. This is a 12 volt. This is an AGFRC direct powered servo, which it actually doesn't have as many ounces as the one that we're giving away. This one is, let's see what this is. This one runs at a lot higher voltage though too. 11.1 volts. It's 542 ounces, but it's a direct power, so you'll never have a brownout with this because that goes directly to the battery. So. And then I'll show off a couple more parts. So I got a couple of these things. The Team Brood Riot S and Riot SS. These were on sale the other day on A-Main, so I had to grab a couple of those. They were on sale for like 47 bucks. That's cheap. That's like almost half price, I think, compared to what they normally are. I think they're normally like 79 or 89 bucks or something. Something like that. Who's hitting me up here? Last 2000 negative G. Yeah, cool. Right on. All right. Well. So I think we'll go 5 more minutes. We'll go to 8:30, and then we'll do the cha-ching. We'll do the big one at 8:30. So 5 more minutes, and then per MKRC's suggestion, then we'll do runner-ups for the 2 top prizes in case I can't get a hold of anybody. So, and if you guys are out servo shopping, these AGFRC servos, so I don't know how many of you guys know this, but if you do some internet sleuthing and you go look at some of the more popular brands of servos, some of the bigger brands of servos, not really to name names, but like Reefs and some other manufacturers, they are rebranded AGFRC servos, believe it or not. AGFRC is the OEM for quite a few smaller manufacturers servos, and they make good stuff. So just FYI, if you're buying a Reefs, you're actually buying a rebranded AGFRC. So yeah, exactly. AGF is Reefs, exactly. Yeah, which is kind of crazy. I was actually looking at low-profile servos for this little tube buggy build I'm doing, and the Reefs 299 LP was, it's like $120 or something like that, and the new version of the AGFRC low-profile is I just got to calculate it real quick. Where is that? There it is. 33. So the Reefs 299 is like 300 ounces or whatever, and it's $120 or something, and this other AGFRC is like $85, and it's 450 ounces. So I went with the higher ounce per dollar value. They make good stuff though. I like them. Conrad loves them. I think Conrad actually got like a mini, not necessarily a sponsorship, but I think they sponsored one or two of his videos and sent him some samples. So, but he's not biased. Obviously, we were using AGF way before they sent him anything, just because we found that they were really nice. Mohammed, this one here that I was just showing, this one is a direct powered 12 volt one, or this one, yeah, it's 12 volt, so it'll go, you can actually put 12.6 volts into this, and it goes up to, at 12.6 it's 626 ounces, so this is a pretty good one too. I got, this one was on sale I think on Amazon the other day, which is why I grabbed it. Try and catch those sales, yo. Ooh, up to 18 viewers. Everybody's jumping in for the big prize. A couple more minutes and we'll give away that servo. Oh, you guys want to see a spy shot of something else while we're waiting for 8:30 to show up? So, I know that a lot of you guys like running half cabs on your builds, and so I am currently developing, let's see if we can get this in shot, little, rear half cab mounted slider deals here. So, you see that? So I've got some posts coming, body posts that is, coming, that will fit in here, and these will be adjustable back and forth a little bit, so that depending on which half cab you get, you'll be able to adjust a little bit. So working on finalizing some design details on these, and then hopefully going to get some printed and get them in the shop, and hopefully in January. So for you half cab dudes, because I actually on my TC prototype, or the SC prototype, for a little while, I actually ran one of these FJ half cabs, and I wanted rear mounts on it, so I designed those. And I think Conrad has a yeah, he's got this same FJ cab on his CC prototype. So anyway, I know some people like running the half cab, so I want to try and cater to some people who want to run something other than a cliffhanger or a creep. Oh yeah, Brad's got them with his. He's actually got a set of prototypes on his truck, so they work with the. Where is that body? Oh, it's over here. Brad's got this Proline 86 Toyota Hilux, And so he did just the half cab and then did a cage on the back, like a bed cage looking thing. And so he's using the prototype half cab mounts. And they seem to be working for him. So there's another little spy shot. MKRC, I do all printing in-house. I currently have 3 Prusa MK3S Plus printers that are currently running 24/7, starting the production run for the CC kits. So yeah, I do all my own printing for the chassis anyway. If I have to do something big like the wheels, I'm going to be doing a big order of stuff for wheel clamp rings, and so I may farm that out because that's a lot of printing. But yeah, as far as the chassis kits are concerned, 100% in-house. Proline Power Wagon, yeah, Eric, there seems like a lot of dudes love that Power Wagon chassis, or chassis body, yeah, so that'll work. That'll work for that for sure. Holy crap, it's 8:32. Guys, let's give away a servo, shall we? All right. CR10S copy and a G-Tech. Oh, cool. Yeah, those are good printers. The CR10s have been around long enough that I think they're pretty reliable. The original ones, I think, were a little on the sketch side, but those are good printers now. All right, here we go, fellas. Let's do a draw for the servo. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Keith F. Keith F is the big winner for the servo. Winner for the servo, Keith F. Nice. Awesome. Congrats, everyone. All right, let's do runner-up for the body real quick. Do runner-up for the body. Runner-up for the body is Benson 217. Cool. And then runner-up for the servo, D-Saw 78. Awesome. Congratulations, everyone. Oh, don't anybody leave yet. I got something else to show you. If you guys are interested in buying your own apparel, this accounts for shirts and hoodies and whatever else anyway, here's a little something for you right here. December 10, if you go put this into the website, that gets you 10% off of any piece of apparel you want to buy till the end of December, till the 31st. So if anybody wants to grab a t-shirt or a hoodie or long sleeve, whatever, use this code for 10% off. I appreciate you guys showing up to the live stream and hanging out. It's always fun chatting with everybody. So congratulations to everybody who won. Jordan, HK, Jammer, Dave Thomas, Keith F, all you guys. Congrats. I'll get a hold of everybody and verify who everybody is. So appreciate everyone coming into the live stream. And if you have any questions, go join the group. If you're not in there already, hit me up via email, through the site, on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, if you have any questions. So anybody else have any questions or want to talk about anything else? Is everybody good? You got other live streams to get to? No problem, Jordan. Yeah, no problem, Mohammed. So I want to try and give back to the people that support my business. So cool, Matthew. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate it. Right on, guys. Yep, congratulations to everybody. Thanks, Rich. Alright guys, well, it's getting later on the East Coast, so happy holidays, Merry Christmas everyone. Hope you have a great holiday, and we'll see you guys back in the group. Hey, talk about some collab ideas. Cool, thanks MKRC. Looking forward to it, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks, Paul. Merry Christmas, man. Alright guys, have a good rest of your evening, enjoy the weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks Mark, Merry Christmas, appreciate you showing up. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.